So let's start off with a quick market update. After experiencing a dip in mortgage interest rates last week, they have started this week creeping up towards a 7.8% mark. Now, there's a lot of factors that go into this. We've got an economy that's refusing to slow down. We've got a conflict in Israel that no one knows if this is the start of something bigger or not, and how involved is the U.S. going to be, and all the questions around whether the Fed will raise the Fed funds rate come in November. Now, this week doesn't really bring a lot of economic reports, so unless something unexpected happens, don't expect any major changes or jumps higher or lower in mortgage interest rates. What new technology am I trying this week? List reports. Imagine a system that automatically sends you flyers or marketing information anytime you list something on the MLS. Or how about having done for you daily social media posts at your fingertips? How about the same system sending you daily news articles that are not only relevant to the industry, but also get you data on your local real estate market? Oh, and all of this is at no charge to you, the realtor, the agent. It's a service that I've invested in and I'm offering to my referral partners at no charge. Send me a message and we can go through some of the details. What am I excited about? It's Michigan State Week, and our monthly Hump Days with Highlands is a tailgate theme. We are hosting all of this at our office this Wednesday the 18th from 3:30 to 5:30. We'll have food, drinks, music, and lots of great networking. Come out, support your favorite team. We'll have some trash talking back and forth, and we'll see you Wednesday afternoon. What am I curious about this week? The BLS jobs report for September came out, and you may have seen news headlines that said job creation came in higher than expected and unemployment remains at 3.8%. Now, you might think that the economy is strong and it's headed in the right direction. However, you know how I do it. Let's take a deeper look at this. And as you can see from this graphic, we lost over 22,000 full-time jobs in September, bringing our 3-month total to almost 700,000 jobs. The last time we had this level of job losses was 01, 08, and during the onset of COVID. All three of these instances, they led to a recession. So how can the different news outlets claim this job creation headlines? Well, as you can see, there were over 150,000 part-time jobs that were created in September, with 123,000 of those workers having multiple jobs. Now, what does that tell you? Well, to me, it says those 700,000 people that lost their jobs over the last 3 months are getting multiple part-time jobs just to make ends meet. Again, this is a classic example of the media trying to sway the narrative to align with their agenda. What article am I reading? Burnett versus NAR. If you aren't familiar with it or following it, you may want to start keeping tabs on this because it's going to be important. The premise of this trial is calling into question who is going to pay for the buyer's agent commissions when purchasing a house. Obviously, the verdict from this trial could send shockwaves throughout the industry. The article that I've linked here is easy to read, and it gives you a good breakdown of the court case and possible outcomes. Now, the trial starts this week and is supposed to last only 3 weeks. However, do not expect massive changes right away, since whoever loses the case will probably appeal the verdict. So there's potential that a final decision will be tied up in courts for a very long time. What am I watching this week? Any Halloween themed movie. This past weekend, my oldest daughter and I, we watched some Halloween classics, Scream and Halloween the movie. Normally, I'm not the scary movie guy, but with this weather and it's time of the year, it's a welcome change of pace. And in case you're wondering, my daughter loves Scream, but wasn't impressed with Halloween. And lastly, if you aren't a part of our private social media group on Facebook, just let me know and I can get you hooked up. It's not spammy stuff, just real life tips and tricks on how to level up your social media game. Hey, we'll see you next week.